up against.
Portion of your remaining points will be lost.
Alright, so now we are. Let's go. Gotta watch that again. Enough of that. Shush. First down, huh? Idea. That was a touchdown. All right.
Scouting points are earned every week. Make sure you use all of your points. A portion of your remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.
I guess I can skip to.
Scouting points are earned every week. Make sure you use all of your points. A portion of your remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.
Alright, there we go. That's good.
Let's see what this defense can do here. Ball at the 18-yard line in the red zone. Bortles gives to Yeldon on the draw. And he'll take this one down near the 15. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Alrighty.
On second down, here's Yeldon. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. The 13th play now coming on this opening drive.
I kind of want to see that again. I love that animation. Love that.
Third down.
Here we go now. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
I didn't even know you
Defense
could
maybe
do that.
trying to guess the snap count there, and it cost them 5 yards. How about this opening drive? Play number 12 now. This is 3rd down. After the penalty, it's Yeldon. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
They'll try and run for it with Yeldon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
So if I'm an offensive coordinator, there's one thing that I know for sure. This is one of the top 5 teams in the NFL against the run. So when I look at my playlist, I'm probably thinking about throwing it.
No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something.
Sorry. Sorry for not talking, guys. Set alert.
On 3rd and goal.
Huh? How was that
Can this
enough
defense
set alert?
get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal.
Flag 58 rail. Flag 58 rail. Flag 51. Flag 51.
Give me a
Now a play
Give me
fake.
a-
Bortles. And
Oh,
that is
yes.
incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes the Jaguars. Jason Myers now for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Myers able to knock it through. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. Zone situation forthcoming as this defense will need to step up here. 1st and 10. Ball at the 19. 1:59 to go in the 1st half. A red zone situation forthcoming as this defense will need to step up here. 1st and 10. Ball at the 19. Bortles now on 1st down. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Here's Bortles. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Julius Thomas, his 4th touchdown.
Oh, no.
This offense has struggled. They have not scored yet. They trail, but a chance here late in the 2nd quarter to try to get some points on the board. And now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And last drive, 3 and out. And he is going to be wrapped up and slung to the turf. They overloaded that time of the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. And quickly, they get to the line. On 2nd down, here's Lynch. Catch here, left side, Thomas. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
He's come a long way
8,000
since his time at Georgia Tech. What did he run at Tech? He ran hitches and go routes, essentially.
Yeah.
I mean, but he ran them really well. He averaged well over 20 yards a catch while he was there. And he still creates downfield in the NFL. That big body and that willingness to go catch the football. He's pretty impressive.
And his friends call him Bebe, the nickname his uncle gave him back in the day. They'll throw on 1st down with Lynch. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. He got 29 yards that time. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Alrighty, here we go. Let's go this way.
Throwing here, Lynch on 1st down. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Demaryius Thomas, touchdown number 18. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. And avoids the contact by sliding. A gain of 4 on the play. And it'll be 4th. Points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the 3rd quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on 3rd down? Let's find out. Now it's Lynch. And he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
15.
Points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the 3rd quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on 3rd down? Let's find out. Here's Lynch to throw. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no. So on 4th down, on comes Brandon McManus and the field goal unit for the Broncos. From the left hash, this from 34. And McManus able to put it through, and that will knot us up at 10. So they get 3. They were hoping for... Let's get back into the action. The situation, ball in the red zone. It's second down, and the defense needing to step up. Here's the option going right. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 4 there, and it's third down. And this...
Yep, he lost 4. Hold on a second. Let's see. Where the heck is my guy? Oh, there you are. I didn't even see the thing. Get off of me, yo. Rivalry.
Final play before the quarter ends.
Or not.
Back now in Jacksonville. Knotted up here at 10. That's our score as we begin quarter number 4. Yeah, they've got an extra DB out there. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Yeldon. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So on now comes the kicker. It's Jason Myers. This to break our 4th quarter time. And Myers able to knock it through. And they will take the lead at 13-10.
13-10.
The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. 4th quarter, close game. 3rd down, here we go. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Throwing, Lynch, looking deep for Demarius. And this is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
40-yard
Demarius
touchdown.
Thomas with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. This defense now trying desperately to hold on to this 4th quarter lead, but to do it, they've got to keep this offense out of the end zone. A first down carry now for Yeldon. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Bortles to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. Time starting to run out here in the 4th. This defense just trying to keep the offense off the board and preserve this potential victory. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
I don't know. They're not getting their touchdown moment. We're getting our touchdown moment.
A big drive now for this offense. They'll have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they search for a late score. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line.
Brandon, as long as we've been covering this league, every time we see a receiver
2 minutes
that does not have a big-time game,
the score.
you know that it's a long week for everyone around them. And boy, it's paid off for him this week. He is prepared, locked in, and demanding the football and getting it.
He told you that pregame that he was
Yeah.
ready. I wasn't there. I was standing alongside talking to his teammate, but he said he was ready.
Whoa.
My favorite part is he was telling you.
No. We got to challenge that. Can we challenge, please? What?
Why kept pacing in front of me? I mean, he's like a thoroughbred,
Fine.
just out of the gates. And what he's done this week is found the ball early, meaning just get it to me and let me make plays. And that's exactly what he's done.
Wide open receiver complete. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 30 yards. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has.
All right. Shoot. I wonder if we have any injuries. Okay. 1 week, 4 weeks, and another 4 weeks. 3 for them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jonathan Woodard is out for the season. Oh my goodness. I can make it to the Super Bowl then.
He's back to throw.
Yes!
Caught.
We got the lead back.
Denver.
This is a tug of war for the lead.
With touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Broncos have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And touchdown and congrats.
So the picture becoming pretty clear here. The defense just looking for a stop because a touchdown, and they would trail on the scoreboard. They're hoping to preserve this slim one-score lead. Back to throw. They go with the screen. It's Yeldon. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Only 3 there on the screen. It's second down. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense...
And got his man complete. The 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Allen Hurns, his second touchdown of the game. Pretty tense spot here for this offense. A field goal would tie, a touchdown would win it, but they've got to move that football. Good news for them, they do have all 3 timeouts remaining. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. That's caught at the 25. A huge play
The
there.
Super Bowl is on the line, I
52
think.
yards. And the numbers, they sort of do the talking. Great game last week. Sharp again here in this one.
Sometimes you set habits with how you play, don't you? I mean, you start to put things together, you string them together, and the confidence continues to rise. And guess what? We're seeing that happen in front of us. Back-to-back weeks of really good play.
And the confidence certainly must be continuing to grow.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon.
All right, we won.
It's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes.
Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So the offense took the timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set to resume the action. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And McManus able to put it through. And that will tie this game here in the... Now we're we're getting to the good stuff here in overtime as this offense takes over. And Denver getting set to take the field. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying.
They're going to stay undefeated.
Pressure getting to Lynch. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Miami sucked in that game.
Gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarter,
he's got a man complete. A gain of 39 that time. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Bardens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like. Like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
Yes! We won!
Big on first down, proves unfruitful. Demarius Thomas, the intended receiver, and it's second down. So second, now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And welcome back, the offensive unit. They took the timeout. And now they get set to line up as we resume action. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. To throw is Lynch. He's got time in the pocket. And this is in. They're in the end zone. Incomplete pass on second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They're going on fourth down. It's Lynch. And this is caught. Demarius Thomas. 27 yards on the game there. And they're able to move the chains as they convert on fourth and long. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that will be their third and final in this overtime session. And as they talk it over, we take a break. We'll be right back. Throwing here, Lynch on first down. And this will be caught.
Yes!
Touchdown. And
we're still undefeated.
Here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime. So another
we're
catch,
still undefeated. We've been undefeated for a while now. Well, we just went into overtime, but I still won. Skip. Auto upgrade continuing to boost.
Scouting points are earned every week. Make sure you use all of your points. A portion of your remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.
9 weeks away. I want to go to the playoffs, please. Can I have something to eat, Dad? Please say we've made it to the playoffs. And guys, just to make this shorter, I'm just
about one of your players.
playoff, huh? Offensive Rookie of the Year! Yeah! Oh yeah, boy! And who do you think is gonna win? Broncos. And guys, just pause the video right now and just suggest who you're gonna win. Who you guys think is gonna win. Pause it right now, please. Get road playoff win, yeah. We gotta win this game, yo. Or else we're gonna say goodbye to the Super Bowl. We gotta really win this. % on the quarter season passing touchdown.
Hello, everyone.
Can you hurry up? Big first drive. Take
So
the
in the early
lead.
going, this will be the first drive of the game for this offense. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Opening drive of the game, and the Denver Broncos with the football, and they are ready to rock. They'll put 2 receivers
Broncos
left,
are heading
2
to the
right.
Super Bowl.
On 1st and 10, it's Lynch. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself.
It's Super Bowl Sunday coming up, yo!
A big play there on 3rd down for the Broncos.
We got 20 minutes of game time.
And I guess, Charles, sometimes when you have a receiver well over 6 foot, you do that. Just put it up there, let him grab it, and he did.
And it certainly appears like a 50-50.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They'll throw on 1st down with Lynch.
You're open!
He's gonna go up top again. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
I'm guessing we got the reactions to the
When
playoffs.
teams take shots at the end zone, you've got to defend it the same way you would defend the 1st down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the
Because
same.
I've never seen a reaction like that.
Line, the catch is made. A very solid gain of 27. And now a 1st down following that long gain. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football.
And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. And now we're going to have one.
Came away with the score, bro.
So here's the situation upcoming. 2nd quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. Defense thinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6.
Go.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. Brand. Here's Cairo Santos now for the Chiefs field goal. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt.
Playoff day.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short.
Ain't gonna get it. Well, they ain't gonna get it.
A fourth down coming
Let's
up. Decision
do that.
time now, as this would be a long field goal attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter.
3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. From the gun, here's Smith. And this is going to be incomplete. Albert Wilson, the intended.
We held him.
Coming out of the 2-minute warning, so 2 minutes even on the clock. The offense with the ball on their own side of the field. What can they do? We'll see. Now Lynch on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
68-yard touchdown.
67 yards. And the Broncos.
No, that was 68.
And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in...
This offense has been clicking pretty well here in the first half. They've got the sizable margin. Now can they add to it here with a final drive in the second quarter? Now Lynch. He's going to let it go again. He's got it at the 15. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Demaryius Thomas with his second touchdown here in this first
71-yard
half.
touchdown.
And the Broncos will extend their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first.
This offense has been clicking pretty well here in the first half. They've got the sizable margin. Now can they add to it here with a final drive in the second quarter? Here's Lynch to throw. And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. Josh Maga not dropping into coverage.
That hasn't happened before in this game.
And takes him down for a loss of 9. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability and a sack.
It's caught inside the 25.
Bro, holy crud.
Demaryius Thomas as the first half is winding down, and the Broncos will add on to their lead.
Holy crud, that was awesome. Yo, they got some points. 13, 14.
No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on fourth. Desperation time for Smith on fourth down. And
No!
back with one complete.
Nope. No.
An incredible play there on fourth down. 48 yards. Tight game
Yeah,
here,
come
but
on.
this
Hold on
offense
to the
does have the
lead.
lead.
Otherwise, we're not.
Decent amount of time on the
Otherwise,
clock,
we're
and the
saying
defense has
goodbye
all 3 timeouts. So
to
can
the
the
Super
offense
Bowl.
manage things and milk this clock away? It's time to find out. And Denver getting set to take the field.
Well,
Lynch. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get Demaryius Thomas. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Demaryius Thomas, 75 yards. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on fourth. Got a try it here. He's back to throw. Catch here, left side, Thomas. There he goes, left side. And
Nope.
all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. DeAnthony Thomas.
Hey. Hold on to that lead.
Offense is preserving this lead. It's a tight game late, and the defense also, keep in mind, they do have 3 timeouts. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Oh boy.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now Lynch looking deep for Demarius. And got his man complete. 20, 10, and all the way home for a Bronco score. Demarius Thomas, 80. Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on 3rd down. Here's Lynch. And almost intercepted. Would have been a huge pick in the end zone, but as it stands, that brings up 4th.
Yeah, field goal, Tom.
For the Bronco field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. And McManus able to put it through, and that will extend their lead even further.
What? Oh no!
And you figure with that, this game's pretty well out of reach.
What? Oh no!
At this point, being 3.
Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the 4th quarter. The Chiefs going for it on 4th. It's Smith. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he will have a first.
Super Bowl, here we come! I'll bet. Hey, we won by 10. I don't want to do any upgrades right now. Things to do.
You have a big decision to make about one of your players.
Okay, we got 4 more weeks till the football Super Bowl.
You have a player that is all
Gonna
healed
go
up
to
from
the
injury
Super
and
Bowl. I
available to
don't
play.
think. I don't want the cash. I. Yeah, let's do it. Play the moment. It's Super Bowl Sunday, boy. Well, we're going to Super Bowl Sunday. What's that? It's 99%. What the what? How is that 92%? How is that? 73%. Cricket to go. Shush.
Opening drive of the game, and the Denver Broncos with the football, and they are ready to rock. On 1st and 10, it's Lynch. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose. And
what do you have against old people, huh?
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
2nd and 10 now. It's Lynch. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is caught at the 20.
Yep.
And all the way home for a Broncos score. Demaryius Thomas, 72 yards. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams script their opening.
We're gonna go for the touchdown, boys.
Just that.
A field goal attempt coming up. Is it?
I want to see that again, because
Defense will try to get in there and maybe block it and prevent the 3 points from going on the board. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. Now this deep.
let's see that. I love that.
At least kept them out of the end zone, limited them to the field goal attempt. See if they can wreak any havoc on that field goal try.
Is that snow?
So now on 4th down, on comes Stephen Gostkowski to try and get the patch 3. This from 44 yards away.
44.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's a developing situation here. A big play has put this offense with a 1st and goal down inside the 5-yard line. Thomas, the lone receiver, left. Now it's Lynch.
Nope.
And the
Not today.
Broncos are in for 6. Now whistles here, and we're going to get a timeout. So they just got the ball off the interception. Now can this offense take advantage? Great field position, 1st and 10 in the red zone. And Denver getting set to take the field. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, sitting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker. An extra corner on the field for New England here on 3rd down.
Yeah, another DB surveying the field, and it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
Thanks, Dad.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
And McManus able to put it through.
And
that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So after the pick, they can't capitalize for 6, but they do get 3.
And I know in this situation, most of us want to focus on the offense. You know what side of the ball I played on. Let's give that defense.
Hold on, guys.
Just inside of 2 minutes for this offense. Second quarter. They've got the football, but on their own side of the field. Now Lynch on first down. Finding time. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Got his man. It's Thomas. Touchdown, Denver. Demaryius Thomas with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns. So.
This offense has been clicking pretty well here in the first half. They've got the sizable margin. Now can they add to it here with a final drive in the second quarter? Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Lynch to throw. He's got time. He's going to take another shot here. That's caught inside the 20. A huge play there for Denver. 45 yards. And they talked about how important the passing game was going to be against that defensive look. Good job there going to the air for the first down.
It's all about preparation. It's all about planning. And then it's about execution. So they put it all together in practice. Okay, this is what we think we're going to see. This is how they get to it. And then when the game comes, read it and attack it.
And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Lynch. Got his man, it's Thomas. Touchdown, Denver. Demaryius Thomas saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. He's been a frequent target, and with catches like that, one-handed in the... So the situation, it's 3rd down in the 3rd quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So the situation, it's 3rd down in the 3rd quarter, and this defense just trying to get the ball back to their offense to get back in this contest.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. Now it's Lynch. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jabal Shear. Points put on the board so far by this offense. Now they're looking for more. Already winning here in the second half. Ball in the red zone. Back now in Foxborough. This offense has been lighting the scoreboard up. Now the question, can they add to their lead? We drop you in a red zone situation in the second half. And now Lynch. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Dante Hightower in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. So the defense gets to the quarterback. Now the offense backed up on 2nd down. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Lynch looking to throw on 2nd. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. actually made the catch. Looked good
Very
doing
good.
it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
And let's see 6 defensive backs out there. They're in the dime here on 3rd and goal. And almost intercepted. Would have been a huge pick in the end zone, but as it stands, that brings up 4th.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. He had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
And McManus able to put it through, and their lead will swell up to 28. Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on 3rd down. On 3rd and 1, it's Lynch. And that is incomplete.
Holding. Defense.
Thought he... Fourth quarter, and it's kind of getting to be desperation time here for this defensive side. They need to get the ball back to their offense. They have a chance to do that on 3rd down. Lynch now throwing on 3rd. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Lynch to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal, so now it's 2nd down.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Here's Lynch. And that is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Thomas the intended target, and it's 3rd down. Long drive, the defense just can't. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The offense staring at a 3rd and 12 here. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Lynch with it on 3rd and goal. And this is going to be incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Demaryius Thomas, and it's 4th down. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today.
And that was a nice play. He knocked it away, but obviously you want the interception
Alrighty.
in this situation. You want to take away
There we
any
go.
chance, and they have any decision to make.
A road win in the National Football.
We won again. It's already been an hour. I'm going to the Super Bowl, Dad, because I keep winning. Advancing. Auto. We got Super Bowl next week.
and defensive game plan has been pre-selected, but each week you can focus train 3 players for extra experience. Once you have made your game plan and focus player decisions, choose to start training.
Oh. Alright guys, I'll see you in about a couple minutes. Probably somewhere to be in 15 minutes if it would just load, please. Thank you. Bye guys. See you in like